Helicopter. I love helicopters. They ride you to safety. Let's go get in one, Ethan. A lot of dead fishies over here. Guys, this is what fracking does, okay? We gotta stop it, we gotta stop it now. Poor little fracking fish. I'm pushing one along with me. Time to hunt down this bulimic bitch.
Papinios. I am Boner, the Skeleman. That's with 2 L's.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am PhoenixJape, and I approve of this badassery.
Man, there's no way Ethan and Mia don't have pneumonia after all this. Abercrombie Salt Mine, South Dulvey. And a thing. February 18th, 1892. There was a collapse in the Patterson mine. Tuan and Beckford are dead, and Huxley will never walk on his own again. Old man Stan was right. The ground there is too unstable. February 19th, 1892. The company's not going to send us any replacements. They want us to work double shifts instead. I can't wait to get back to the old country. Helicopter. Are they watching us from that helicopter? Maybe.
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish.
Evelyn?
Negative. However, we did find several encrypted messages from the Baker's son Lucas to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was.
That's just great. We've had reports he's in the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates.
If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
I agree, actually. What? Ship Swamp Lab. Oh, there's a lab. Ooh, secret lab. You've taken Mia's things. That's stealing, Ethan. You shouldn't steal. Alright, should we take the remote beams? Take the remote beams, and we won't be needing that. Let's go ahead and take the circular saw because it's a fun toy, and I accidentally clicked the wrong key. Oh, dude. We're gonna heal so much. We can't possibly die. Famous last words. I'm gonna take the defense coin. I'm never gonna block. I never do. Because, I don't know, it just doesn't seem necessary on the lower difficulties. Did we ever read the email from Mia? I don't know if I ever read that. Let's read, this is what we started out with. This is the only item you start out with in the game. From Mia Winters, sent July 18th, 2017, 11:04 p.m. Tuesday, also known as 23:04 in military stupid time. To Ethan Winters, Dulvey, Louisiana, Baker Farm, come get me. See, that's what Ethan was talking about at the beginning of the game when he said Mia contacted him. That's what he was talking about. Not the video at the beginning, because then that she didn't give any directions. Ooh! Forgot. It's the reason why we're not bringing the Albert. Where's it at? 44 mag, a lot of kickback, and a lot of stopping power. Also known as a fucking awesome gun. Just give me a moment. We're working this out. Criminy. Hell yeah. Unlimited ammo, 44 mag. Not cheating. It's not, I swear. Okay, we're gonna make it our secondary. Primary will be the circular saw. I'll show you how that works out very soon here. First we're gonna save. Okay. I've been cutting out my save menu. I don't know if I said this in an earlier episode, but uh-oh. Okay. I've been cutting out the save menu because I didn't want any spoilers. I don't know if I'll need to heal too much. Because I have a bunch of saves from earlier playthroughs. That was 5 molded, I'm pretty sure, all in a row. There's at least one more. We'll 44 mag this bitch. I think we only shot its arm off. It's fine too. So basically we have the 2 most overpowered weapons in the game now. And we can use them infinitely. I don't know if we'll need to craft any healing items for now, so we'll just take the chem fluid with us. Just in case. I know we skipped the chem fluid back there, but... what's in here? Not maggots this time, but some herbal herb. 5 strong chem fluids, or 5 strong healing meds, or whatever they're called. Let's go, baby. We should be fine. I would hope. For the rest of this game. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud, let me go. Okay. Who would waste a mag shot on destroying bombs normally? A person who has infinite ammo, that's who. You know, I honestly didn't expect myself to be able to use the infinite ammo because I was already done. You know, playing the game basically. Usually after beating Madhouse and getting all the other achievements, there's no reason to go through the story again. Luckily... Fuck. Oh, okay. But yeah, luckily I had a YouTube series going. So, infinite ammo. I was wondering why the music picked up. It's freaking me out. We'll leave that one. Usually I use that one to blow up one of the molded, but... Actually, I usually use all those bombs to blow up the molded and not shoot anything. Oh, woe is me. Ooh, creepy music. We're being chased again. We're being chased. We're gonna use the cart. He was too close. Luckily, we got juice. This whole section is really short. I can't tell you how many times I've played through this game and I hit that stupid bomb. I'm pretty sure that's a fake box. So you can imagine who's been here. All the bombs and explosive boxes. Oh boy, lots of reading. Sent Friday, January 16th, 2015, 12:42 a.m. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one too. Mom and Dad are still totally under though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of fucked up. Sent Friday, November 4th, 2015, 2:10 a.m. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between EV, La La Land, and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Sent Friday, September 1st, 2016, 1:10 a.m. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She is making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the streets and to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Twite. Herb. Steroids. I knew there was something around that. Wait. I definitely remembered that there was something behind the bathtub, and I couldn't remember what it was. It's steroids. And now I've shot up. Soon I'll look like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Boom! 3 for 3. Infection report. This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-Series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experience, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-Series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations and soon comes under complete control of the E-Series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. This is the reading section, folks. Exposition town. Here we come. 5 minutes after dose. Vomiting. E-neurotoxin E-Series dosage test. 10 minutes after dose. Death. 12 minutes after dose. Cell calcification. Okay. Make sure I read that right. Well, what is this? It's a box. Target acquired. Heroin. Oh, no. Not heroin. I was wrong. E-neurotoxin destroys cells of any subject based on the E-Series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-Series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of E-Series cells into the neurotoxin container. Well, I have good news for you. I'm just loaded with cells. It's sucking. I was right, it was heroin. Lucky me. A.K.A. neurotoxin. That's a weird code name for heroin. Oh boy, this is going to be a lot to read. Oh, 7 pages! This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NEXBUS, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority. Okay. Initiative, working with technical assistance from HCF. Oh boy, this is going to be fun to read, I can already tell. To develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. Nexbus was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POW handling but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the Redacted and even Redacted's Redacted organization chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed if it were not for the discovery and redacted of Redacted. The remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamyces. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. I can do this. We're about to get to page 4. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty Series A through D to the perfected E series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl to ensure ease of blending in with urban/refugee populations. The first E-series specimen, named Evelyn, has proven capable of secreting the mutamycete redacted from her tissue as well, at will, not as will, unless she sometimes cosplays as a character by the name of Will. She cosplays as William Birkin. Whoa, we've gone meta. Bad joke. It is also of note that Evelyn's imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first the Phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins to making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect. And by the time mental control is achieved, the infection has progressed throughout the body cells, so the body redacted. So much redaction, so much hard to reach, and fuck my asshole. Oh, it's only 4 pages. That's not too bad. This is the reading episode, guys. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold and also molded as in shaped. Oh, it's a double entendre. The name has a certain elegance to it, I guess. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing redacted on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a fungicidal serum. A unique fungicidal... cited? I can't even make fun of my lack of reading skills and comprehension. I got this. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to redacted would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-neurotoxin, which redacted in even tiny amounts. What's interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as the theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing. A parent's love. That's pretty sad, dude.